I'm sorry it's dark. Ignore that for now. Okay, so like I know the government listens to us, right? Like nope, I mean like obviously, but like this is extreme now. Every single time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll give you 3 examples. But every single time that I get on the MTV app, every single commercial has something to do with something I did that day or something I said, or like it weirdly comes up when it never needed to, it never had before, and like all of a sudden it's like relevant. Okay, so for example, so we had, what movie was coming out? Oh, I think it was Logan. A friend and I had a conversation about wanting to go see Logan. We were just like sitting here watching MTV, whatever. Like I think we were watching Wild Now or something stupid, and fucking a commercial for Logan comes on the MTV app. Which, by the way, MTV doesn't do like, they don't do a lot of those kinds of ads. Like they usually do products or like tampons or like something random, like something MTV related, or they do like an MTV app plug on the app, which I've never understood. But you know, I don't run MTV, so like there's an example. Or like right now, I haven't felt good all day. I've been in bed all day. I mean, it's a combination of like emotionally not feeling good and like physically just not feeling good. Like I just feel exhausted and run down and tired, and my stomach hurts, and I just like haven't really eaten much today. Like I just don't feel good. The last 3 commercials in a row, I'm not playing. First it was Dayquil. I mean, energy, right? There's caffeine in Dayquil. And that's like the morning, like wake up, make you feel better medicine. And then ZQuil came on, which is funny because I had just talked to my doctor at my last appointment about not being able to fall asleep, and he suggested melatonin or ZQuil. So that's weird. And then the very last one was Pepto-Bismol, which I picked up today. It is now in my fridge because I did not feel good. I had a stomachache. So that's fucking weird. I'm shook. It's weird. It's like too weird for me to handle. And like occasionally I'll say something like out loud, like, okay, there was a baby, some kind of baby themed commercial or like a diapers commercial or something that came on, and I was like, bro, I do not plan on having kids like anytime soon. There's no way. Like I just couldn't do it. Obviously that's just like my own preference, but like I couldn't do it. So the second commercial was another baby commercial, and I was like, yo, what is the theme? Like why pushing the baby thing? Like what you trying to do? And then the next 2 after that, one of them was for the Mirena IUD implant, which is like the only birth control I've ever thought about getting. And the one after that was a condom commercial. After I said I didn't want babies. And after they just played 2 commercials in a row of like diapers, and I think it was literally 2 Pampers commercials in a row. And then they play Mirena and a condom commercial. If I'm saying things out loud, I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If I turn up dead, this is the warning. Stuff like that low-key happens to me all the time, though. I mean, not like all the time, but the Shack, the book thing, unpacking that box from like 3 years ago that randomly had a book in it that I just heard of from a coworker like a week before that. Oh my god. Somebody brought up weighted blankets. So I had described a little bit my anxiety to someone, and like how I always feel like I just need a hug. And it's just comforting to like have that pressure. Well, he said something about a weighted blanket. So that got brought up, and we had just talked, you know, at work or something. Like it was super basic. And then weirdly enough, that day, I want to say like probably while I was at work, but I don't know, I don't check YouTube while I'm at work usually. Gabby uploaded a video, and in that video she talked about weighted blankets the same day. I mean, that one's like totally purely coincidence, but some of the others have me worried. So I just realized that technically I didn't put the Shaq story in a video yet. So as weird as it's gonna be, I'm gonna take you back like 5 days and you can see what I was talking about, but that's literally this whole video. So tell me if you've had any weird experiences, or tell me if I'm a fucking freak. I don't really know what's happening. You'll hear it. You'll hear about it again. So I know I must fucking like sound crazy when I say weird shit like this, but okay. this this requires backstory for a quick moment. Okay. So I work at a movie theater, obviously, already been established, and I have a coworker that is very in tune with the kinds of books I like, and she knows I'm a big reader. So she suggested I read The Shack before the movie comes out, since the movie, well, when she was talking to me about this, it wasn't out yet. Now it's already out, but I'm not usually a big like religion fan, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll read it if I like buy the book or if I find it or whatever. And I had never heard of it before she said anything about it, and I literally know nothing about this movie, absolutely nothing. So whatever, it's out now. This was like a couple weeks ago, and I was just cleaning my closet, because we have a lot of shit to put away still, even though we've been here for like 5 months. So I was cleaning out my closet, and I went through a bin that I actually haven't gone through since I lived with, not in the last apartment I had, but the apartment before that with my female roommates, and I have had that box packed for like a fat minute. Like, I don't even remember packing this box, to be honest. And I found The Shack in there, and I did not even know that I owned this book. I've literally never heard of this book before frickin' Nori told me anything about it. Like, I literally knew nothing. And I was like, oh yeah, if I ever buy it, like, why would I buy it? But if I ever buy it, I'll read it, and like, then we can fangirl about it, because she is a huge fan. Like, she was like, oh my god, bitch, you'd fucking love it. Like, why? The exposure just keeps changing over and over again. Anyway, I found The Shack, and I'm lit about it. So it's weird that I fucking own this book and I didn't even know I owned it. So, and my mom's sending me another book for another movie that I haven't freaking seen, that Nori also told me about, Bridges of Madison County. She said that I should read it because it would be freaking good. And I called my mom to tell her about it because it sounded like something that she would like, and she had the book, so she sent it to me. So now I have 2 books I have to read, on top of the other thousands of books that I want to read. But I just thought it was really crazy that I didn't know anything about this book, and then I just so, like, randomly happened to own it. Sometimes life is very weird. Live it up, live it up, live it up, live it up.